It has been 48 hours since tragedy struck Colorado Springs. A safe space for the LGBTQ+ community there suddenly became the scene of a deadly mass shooting. Saturday night, a gunman took the lives of 5 people and left 19 injured in an attack at the city's Club Q. Daniel Aston, Kelly Loving, Derek Rump, Ashley Paugh, and Raymond Green Vance were all killed in the rampage. Our own Morgan Chesky is covering the story tonight.
22-year-old Anderson Lee Aldrich arrested on suspicion of 5 counts of first-degree murder and 5 counts of bias-motivated or hate crimes causing bodily injury.
It's important that if we have enough evidence to support bias-motivated crimes, to charge that. It's important for this community.
It was just before midnight Saturday when the packed LGBTQ hotspot turned deadly.
It was rapid fire. One of the patrons had subdued him, got him to the ground, and held him down, face down, until the police had arrived.
Authorities tell NBC the gunman has said little, if anything, to investigators, and that his mother, whom he lived with, is currently not cooperating. Investigators now looking into a prior arrest involving the suspect, according to the district attorney. This video, provided by his mother's former landlord, shows him in a 2021 standoff with police after allegedly making a bomb threat at his mother's home. Last year's arrest confirmed by a news release from the sheriff's office.
What about that Facebook live stream?
That was really shocking.
Leslie Bauman says she recorded this Facebook live stream of Aldrich voicing threats from inside the home as police arrive.
If they breach, I'm gonna blow it to holy.
Officials have yet to confirm that suspect is the man involved in Club Q's shooting. Tonight, the chaos from late Saturday now leaves a tight-knit LGBTQ community in mourning.
Today, survivors talked about why Club Q meant so much to so many people living in Colorado Springs.
The main fact is that Club Q was home for a lot of people. It was, it's a place for performers to make a name for themselves. It was it was a home. It was not just for the LGBTQIA+. It was for everybody.
Others who survived the massacre described the terrifying moments as the gunman was moving through the club. NBC's Steve Patterson has more.
As bursts of gunfire drowned out Club Q's booming music and cheerful shouts morphed into panicked screams, survivor Ed Sanders says he walked right into the path of the gunman.
The shooting started and I got hit in the back. Then he fired another volley and I got hit in the leg and then I went down.
But even as Sanders recovers in the hospital, he remembers the woman laying next to him and a group of survivors banding together to save lives.
I could hear people calling for tourniquets and the lady next to me was shot pretty badly and we were trying to keep her breathing.
Bartender Michael Anderson says he was barely able to hide.
I saw like a silhouette of a person coming in and I saw them holding a rifle or a gun or like a long gun. And the pops kept happening. So I jumped beneath the bar and as I did that, glass was flying all around me.
Sanders is now on a long road to recovery, including another surgery tomorrow, but so desperately wanted to speak and to say this.
I want people to just show some love to the LGBT people in their lives.
Police say 2 people who were at the club, Thomas James and Richard Fierro, charged the attacker. Tonight, Fierro, an Iraq and Afghanistan Army veteran, told the New York Times how he wrestled away a handgun from the shooter and then beat him with it. Then he said he was able to get some more help, telling the paper this: a drag dancer was passing by, and Mr. Fierro said he ordered her to stomp the attacker with her high heels. And just hours ago, Fierro explained to reporters why he did what he did.
I got into mode, and I needed to save my family. And that family was, at that time, everybody in that room. When I pulled him down, I told him I was hitting him. I want to kill you, guy. I tried to save people, and it didn't work for 5. Okay? There's 5 people that aren't home right now.
And one of those people was very close to Fierro. His daughter's boyfriend, Raymond Vance Green, was one of the 5 people killed in the shooting.